Hello parents and guardians. This is a quick video on how to set up your parent Edmodo account with Mr. Churchill. Just a quick little overview, I guess, of what Edmodo is. It's basically a safe social media site that I can use with my students to be an extension of our physical classroom into the digital world. It's a really great way for the students to keep up to date with the assignments that they have due and what it is that we're studying at the moment, to share their ideas, to ask me questions outside of class time, and a great way to save on paper as well for passing in things like assignments. So I find it's quite good for that. It's also a great way for parents and guardians to be involved in their child's learning. And just a note that parents and guardians will only see communication between your child and their teacher, myself, Mr. Churchill. So if you are interested in Edmodo, one of the things that you're going to need is a parent code, which I can email to you if you're so interested. And what you're going to do then is, in your web browser, you're going to type in www.edmodo.com. So if you look up to the top here, you'll see www.edmodo.com. So that's the main thing, or you can simply just Google Edmodo and it will pop up for you. When you get to Edmodo, the sign up process is fairly simple. You should see a page like this, and where it says sign into Edmodo, and down here underneath I'm a teacher, you'll see this little link right here, I'm a parent, and that is what you want to click on, and that will take you to your sign in page. So when you get to the sign in page, up top is where your parent code is going to be written to. And again, that's something, if you're so interested, I will email that to you separately. So that's where that's going to go, right there. There's a field there where you can put in the relation to the child. And very simple process. You just put in your first name, your last name, your email address, and then you get to choose a password for your parent account for Edmodo. And you have to click here to agree to the terms and service, and then you click the sign up button. So once you have done that, you'll be taken into the Edmodo site, and what I'm going to show you here now, basically this is what I see when I'm logged in, and I'm just showing right now for the purpose of example our 9 Mugridge ELA group. And essentially up here it's similar to Facebook. If you are someone who uses that, you have a home button up here, which is important. Some of these buttons have changed around. Certainly I have a notifications one, which you would have as well. There's a planner button right here, and basically a place here, this is where our students feed is to, and this will be our class code for students to join, but your parent one will be separate. There's a separate parent code for each child, so certainly you wouldn't be using this one. So as you can see, the conversation that we had today wasn't terribly serious, but students were all in today and were signed up. So there's a place here where students can send notes to their entire class, or they can send a direct message to me, for example, if they were out sick for the day, or you know, if they're home working on some homework or an assignment and they'd like to ask a question on, and I check this fairly regularly throughout the evening. There's a place where I can send out alerts of, you know, activities coming up, or if I need them to bring a certain material for a class. From time to time I'll be assigning assignments right through Edmodo, and the great thing about that is if your son or daughter's assignment is late, you'll get a notification come to your email, or if you have a smartphone and you want to install it on your smartphone, it can come right to your smartphone. As well, sometimes I like to use a quiz feature on here, or getting ready for tests or for terms or for checking in on how they're doing with their geography and social studies. And as well, I have an option here to do some polling. It's a great way to exercise some student autonomy. It could be anything from, did you enjoy today's class? What do you think of this character in the novel? Are the Toronto Maple Leafs going to win the Stanley Cup this year? Which, of course, is a most definite yes. That's a little shout out for our Leafs fans. Just to take you in now to show you what the calendar looks like, which is a nice feature. And again, you can access the calendar by clicking on this little icon right here. And this is the student's calendar. So as you can see now, coming up this Wednesday, September the 18th, I know it's a little bit small to see, but it's showing there now, our Williams Windmill assignment, which is coming up due. It's just a little mini assignment. So that would be for my 9 Stewart ELA class and my 9 Muggeridge ELA class. So again, we've just got this set up, but what I typically do is any assignments that are due, and I also like to put in what unit that we're working on and tests coming up. So it's a great way for students to keep track of the work that they have due in their ELA block with Mr. Churchill. So that is just a quick little walkthrough of how to set up for Edmodo. I'd like to thank you for watching. And if you have any questions about setting up your parent account, or if you would like to come in and go through that and learn more about it, I'm certainly available for that as well. Or you can reach me by email, richardchurchill@esdnl.ca. Thanks for watching. Let's have a great year.